Okay, I just spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out how the heck I can make my phone balance on like 4 different things, but we're gonna ignore that. And I have another sketchbook toy. How's that? That look good? Alright. This was my last one. It's the same one as the last one I posted, sketchbook-wise. So, oh, I just dropped like 50 things. It's, as I said before, this is also the same one. It's about this thin. Paper sucks. If you want to tape or glue, don't get this, because I am at a point where I have to tape down every single individual page, or everything will fall out of it. So, not dox myself. This one I started on March 10th to April 18th. So like just a little over a month. And yeah, we're just gonna do this really quick. It's the first page. I used basically almost all of my Littlest Pet Shop stickers I bought on this one, so you're gonna see a lot of them. But these two were the weirdest ones out of the group, so I just kind of stick them on the first page. And then I used my very last card, or one of my very last LPS cards that I've got from the newest sets. They're pretty okay. I have her right here, actually. I mean, compared to the actual one I have, she's definitely very flat, but, you know, I like them. I think they're okay. Alright, next page. This is a guy from Victon. I can't remember his name right now because I'm literally my brain is not working. So, I went to Goodwill one day, and they had about 8 Victon albums with the photo cards in them, so I kind of just, like, grabbed all of them and bought all of them. So, there's going to be a lot of these in the next couple books. I love this one. This is actually an LPS Popular sticker that came with my sticker set. It's kind of funny, but love that drawing. She sure turned out really good. We got a little flip phone. Just a lot of drawings to fit my backgrounds. Like, I had a blue-purple background, so I just made blue-themed drawings. They actually look more blue on camera, but this blue is actually more like a sea green. So, yeah, I just think that's interesting. We got Sebastian Stan. And just another full body. My goal is to just draw as many full bodies as I can so I can get better at drawing bodies and better at drawing clothes. Because my biggest flaw in art is drawing bodies without a reference and drawing clothes without a reference. So I think I've gotten better, but I still need references to really draw anything. So this is Yummy, hit YouTuber Yummy. I'm not swerving that corner, whoa, Yummy. You got the big gulp, except it's actually not that big. But you know what, it is what it is. We got Green Hair Girl. Am I going crazy? I wrote this because they were drying out. This is a page that I actually tested out the paper again with my markers again just to see how they would do, and they were still super dry. So, womp womp. Anyway, we have a BTS card. All of my K-pop stuff, it's kind of been taking up space in my room. So instead of selling it, I just kind of made it like a main focus for some of my sketchup pages. Like this whole page is based off of the colors on this one. And I also bought like a little phone photo card holder, which is really cute. This is a paint chip. And then this is also from that little phone. I actually really like the way this page turned out. Same with this one. Found this on the ground. I bought some fish stickers off of AliExpress, and then I have a little LPS thing, and then I love this drawing because the little LPS that she's holding in her hands turned out so good. And I actually have this one, so I think it's just cute. This page. This was supposed to be from the two actors from Strangers from Hell, except they kind of turned out scuffed because I'm not good at drawing poses unless they're light colored. So these were all really dark, and I don't really have a lot of dark colors, so. This is the guy from Day 6. Again, can't remember his name right now, it's been a while, so. Little smiley face. That's that page. Here's that guy again, another Victon one. I also had an Espa sticker, so I put that there. I was gonna put a person in this page, but I thought if I did, it would kind of cover this, like, area, so I just kind of put a bunch of stickers. Me if you even care, that is me. Got a girl with freckles. The picture was really cute on Pinterest, so I had to. And then this back here is from my sticker set I got, where I just took the back off and I put it there, and I printed that out, so. We have Grunk from the group chat, holding his cat. I just thought the picture was cute. I kind of scuffed up his face, but, you know, I'm kind of deteriorating when it comes to faces. I don't know why, but my faces are slowly getting worse, and it's making me really sad. But other than that, it's kind of cute. I like this page. Okay, we have, this is from the 80s concert. I kind of drew Songhua, except I messed up his face again. So I decided to add a little hand just to make it look better, because I guess his forehead was just really weird looking. Hannibal sticker, Victon photo card. This was supposed to be Paul Dano, I think, and I just kind of layered his hair because it just looked better layered than a flat black hairstyle. And this is the purple page. How is a little owl. I kind of based this whole page off of that owl. So this back here is from a guitar magazine that I got at the library, and then I just kind of layered some purple stuff on the side. This is the Mordecai and Muscle Man themed page. So this one is based off Mordecai and his colors, and then this one is based off of Muscle Man and his colors. I don't really have any, like, dark markers that are actually working at the moment, so I kind of have been struggling with a lot of people of color lately. So, like, this, she was supposed to be at least 2 shades darker, but I literally could not find a marker that could work. So one day I probably will fix that, but for right now, that's just how it's gonna be. And then this drawing came out really good. I love the shoes. I'm not good at drawing shoes, so I thought those came out really good. Yeah. This next page, we have another Day 6 thing. It flips over. And then this is Strangers from Hell painting, which I kind of referenced from a TikTok I saw because of the red skin, and I thought it looked really cool, so I tried it myself. It turned out really good. I actually like it. I really want to do painting more, because this one I also painted, and it turned out pretty good. It's also over these, like, cool 2000s computer DJ equipment. Also, this back room's looking like break room. That looks straight from my dreams. I don't know. Alright. We have the orange page. From this one, I'm pretty sure I got most of it because I drew this girl already orange, and then I just based the whole other page off of her hair and her orangeness. Garfield stickers, some cute stickers, which, again, not even the stickers stick on the sketchbook. So, this is actually a person from the copper line I went to. They were doing like an April Fool's thing, and they literally put their face on the coffee, and I took it off and put it in here because I thought it was funny. Now, this is kind of an experimental page, because at this point, the pages were making me so angry that I actually cut them in half by just taping 2 at a time, which for my next one, I literally, before I even started it, I just taped all of the pages together because they suck. So now every single one of my pages has like a little middle. So I put a little fish on this one. It's kind of like a fish bookmark. So we got the fish. He's just kind of back there in this little tube. And then we have another Victim photo card. Pirates of the Caribbean. This is the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. Again, my lord, I cannot remember anybody's names today, but it's the Orlando Bloom character guy. This is actually a really old thing that came in the movie, so it has all like the old ads in it. And then I had a little like tree landscape-y picture that I thought looked really pretty, so I glued that on there and I just didn't cover it. And then here, if you actually open this, it's a shark, and he pops out at you. And it took me forever to finally figure out what to draw there under the hatch, because I drew a hatch and then I was like, well, what do I put under the hatch? And that's what I thought of, so I think that one's cool. Here's one of my favorite pages. There's an old Disney ad, and then I like the way her pants came out, just because I'm really bad at drawing jeans, so I think the blues worked out really good. And then I have this guy. It's just a sketch I kind of threw in there. And then here, I have a window, which I also kind of got off of Pinterest. So it's just kind of like a shutter going over a window. I think it's really cool. I like how it turned out. This is another experimental page. I had a bag of apples from Costco, and so I just kind of put them, and then I was going to do something interesting here, but I just kind of couldn't figure it out. So I just ended up drawing an apple, and then if you grab this, you can just kind of move it. You can kind of move it into his mouth, which it kind of sucks now because it keeps sticking to the marker, but it's whatever. It turned out cool for the moment. And then this page, this is the Pinky page. This one was kind of an accident page, because what I tried to do is I was trying to put this person down here laying down in the mouth, as in like she was getting eaten kind of deal, and then she turned out really ugly, and so I just put her at the bottom. And then I was like, well, she's like purple and pink, so then I drew someone purple and pink, and then I found an LPS that was purple and pink, and then I found all the purple and pink stuff, and then I went, oh, but I drew the funny Looney Tunes stars, and so I added stars. That's how my brain works. And then this is Jay from Day 6. He's not in Day 6 anymore, but I still have his photo cards, so I just threw them in there. Okay. This page, I have a Bath and Body Works, bunch of background images from a guitar magazine, and then this is from City Thrift. Her hat is really funny. And then I have a little DSI thing. On my TikTok, I actually posted this of who made it first, so if you want to know who made this first, because this wasn't my original idea, you can go and find them. I tagged them in that video. It's kind of just a little DSI. I actually have a DSI, and, well, let's just say she's not very pretty. She's also, like, never worked a day in her life. I don't think the Wi-Fi has ever worked on this thing, ever. But, there's a game in here. Animal Crossing. This Animal Crossing never works, and when it does, it stops working halfway, and then I have to talk to that stupid mole every single time, so I just ended up stop playing it, so. Yeah. Actually, if you want to look. Here's some of my old ones. Yeah, they're really yeah. Yeah, this was a tough time. I don't know, I was just trying to be cool and angsty, and it just did not. Yeah, it didn't. Yeah. We don't talk about it. But that's my DSI. So I basically just copied and pasted everything on it, including the Zero game in it. And I just drew this funny guy and put a sticker on it, so. Yeah. So he goes in there. Which, by the way, this pouch is like super stiff. Alright, this is my favorite page. My favorite page in the sketchbook. I had these really cool car ads from this magazine I got at the library. I didn't steal it, I actually bought it. They do like book sales, but I also like wanted to do orange, blue, yellow theme. And I found this gorgeous person on Pinterest. And her skin was flawless. And also I managed to kind of do a better job at the color of the skin, because I found out that my orange paint marker is actually a good tone for like undertone for like darker skin colors. So I just kind of had to use a very dried out brown marker and try my hardest to put some shading into it. And I think it turned out good. It could be better. I think her eyes are very good. The mouth could do some work, but that's just because I was fighting for my life at the time. But, you know, it looks really good. This is the Hannibal page. So this one was actually kind of a fail, because the idea was I was going to make like a meat-related page, but then I just started adding stuff and it kind of ruined the whole vibe, so I just added Will. Put this invitation card I had because it looked really Hannibal-y. Like, come on. I found a album from Goodwill that had really Hannibal-related looking pages on it. I think what was the band called? It was called Under Oath. Yes, Under Oath. And then I printed this out. And then there's this meat page that I have, and if you open this, Hannibal's here, that is like, I didn't tape him in, so you can take him out. That is a legitimate Hannibal ad that I found in a magazine from like 2012. So this was like right when the show came out, and they actually had ads. It was actually insane. And then I drew this meat thing. I have a reference on Pinterest that I used for this, and if you flip it over, there's actually writing that says like Freddie Lowndes and the amount and the price, and I just thought it was funny. So Freddie Lowndes deserves to be dead. Why is she not? Anyway, this is the pink page with a little bit of purple blue in it. The idea was to base it off of this Winnie the Pooh card I got at a baby shower. And then I wrote, you know who looks like Winnie the Pooh? Aziraphale. So I drew Aziraphale. And then they also gave me this little bow. So I hot glued this bow in. And then I just kind of sketched a pink sketch, and I just added it on there just to have, but it's kind of ugly, but yeah, that's that page. Also, these paint chips, there's a lot of them everywhere. I don't know if I even mentioned them, but in every other page, there's like a paint chip somewhere. I don't think I used a lot in this one, but there's 2 on this page, but yeah. Next page. This is the Juiced page, the Euro Papa page. Oop. I actually showed the beginning. I showed this page on TikTok, and when I posted it, I actually showed the before of this drawing and not the way it currently is. So this is how it looks now. I fixed this face because the face before, he had like no facial features. So I actually ended up fixing that. And then this one just always looked good. I just liked this one. It looked, the hand, the shoulders, the facial, the hair. Also, doesn't it just give minions? Doesn't he just in general just give minions? I just feel like that's accurate. And then if he was a little pet shop, I feel like he would be this ostrich. Like, I didn't plan to put this in here, but at the end I was like, wow. He kind of is giving ostrich. I don't know why. He's like really tall. Tall. And then also, I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, but I have like a book of these stickers that I've been using for everything. This is a newer one, but these stickers are awesome. Like, AliExpress, they have so many. If you get like the account Mr. Paperman, they have a lot of good stuff. That's me just like, I just broke everything. That's me just dropping some lore. Alright, this is the miscellaneous page. I printed out this Strangers from Hell screenshot with the rainbow stairs. If you can see that, it's kind of dark, but yeah. And I didn't know what to use it for because I was gonna use it in my brain on something and then it just never came to be, so I just drew a person. I used this sticker because it matched the color scheme, and then I found this in a paint book, like for paint colors for your walls. It's like a wallpaper. This is from Costco. And then this is also from that paint chip thing. There were paint chips originally in here. This is the after. But I drew Le Seraphim's Chewon. And she's very pretty. I think it turned out pretty okay. The flowers could be better, but all of my paints kind of look the same shade. So they all kind of just blended in with one another. But I like the way this looks. If you just like accordion in it. Yeah. And then it just settles right in here. It's really cool. If I can get it back in. Oh my god. There we go. And then we have this page. This is the gold page. I wanted to use these cat stickers, so I just kind of got a bunch of the paint things that matched their color scheme, and then I found a dining set. And then I remembered that I had brown paper, and also that I actually knew how to draw with a pencil, which I have not done in a very long time. You would not believe me, but I've not drawn with a pencil that wasn't a colored pencil in like a year, so... then my friend gave me these car pictures. I love the way this came out, by the way. Her face... Hold on, let me get a close-up. I know it gets darker, but... her face looks so good. I don't know what possessed me. What has possessed me. Oh, I also... not to mention, I finished... these pages, these pages, these pages, and these pages all on the same day. Plus this. All on the same day. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was kind of like under a spell. But yeah, these have nothing to do with each other, by the way. I just drew random like non-reference people. No reference, by the way. I've never done that before in my life. And then I just kind of made them talk to each other, kind of. It's stupid, but this is the blue page. The vibe for this one was I needed a blue-yellow person to match the water bottle wrapper that I found, and I literally found someone perfect with that hair. And then I have a bunch of stickers of like drinks and fish, so it's like kind of like a tropical vibe. I think it turned out really good. This is also kind of a throwaway page of me trying to use all these fruit stickers because I bought them not really knowing what to use them for, and so I just kind of threw them all on here. And now that I'm on my next sketchbook, I'm actually using them with a purpose. But when I first get stickers, I kind of just throw them willy-nilly and don't really care. But this one is a vending machine. I don't know how to draw a vending machine, and I don't know how to draw stuff in a vending machine, so this is what happened. Then if you come down here, you can pull your own drink out, which it doesn't look like a drink and it looks really stupid, but I think it's fun. So that's in there. And then this was a sketch that I also drew with everything else, because I was just kind of going crazy and trying to do a no reference thing. I think half of this I used a reference, and then the other half I just stopped looking at it and just kind of went on my own way, and it turned out really good for the time. Also, the skin color turned out really good. Because again, it was more like a darker skin tone, and I'm not really good at drawing those, but I think it turned out really good around the cheek area. But yeah. And then this is the last page, full spread page, where I put another one of the Pirates of the Caribbean ad pages, which these are real. These are like the real Disney TVs. And then this is Paramore, Playing God. This is from their album. I just kind of took the page, the lyric book out, and I have been using the pages throughout my sketchbooks. And then this girly turned out really good. And I think I've slowly gotten better at full bodies, but when I get art blocked, it just kind of doesn't work out very well for me. And this is the last page, which is just another sketch that I put in because I made this beforehand. This is a little bag that I made. It's really cute, but I also made it just because there was no pocket to put stuff, which, that's not fun. So I actually put stuff in here. So this is Young K from Day 6, he's in there. I have more Day 6 card, I have Mingy, San, and another Day 6 one. And I just kind of have them in there because I don't really have a place for the photo cards right now. But sometimes I switch them out in my photo card holder and I know they're in here, so. And then in this pocket I have some mini drawings. We have the Winter Soldier. He's in pencil because I had a moment of clarification where I actually knew how to draw with a pencil. And this one is Gerard Way. And it just says, "Just say you hate me so I can go." Which this one actually came out really good. I've never drawn Gerard so accurately in my life, and so I think he actually looks pretty well. My eyes are still struggling. My eyes to nose ratio is like the worst part of drawing for me. But one day I will figure it out. And that is my sketchbook. Oh, I didn't mention, but this is AliExpress. And then this raccoon one is actually from a local art center that I went to in New Smyrna. And the artist is really good. I just really like this cute little raccoon guy. They actually have a signature on the bottom. I'm not really sure who the artist is technically, but yeah, that's my sketchbook from the last month. So my current one, which I hid in the corner, is this one. Which is also the same paper. I've glued all of the pages together, and I put all my Oron stickers that I had left over, and I put them on there. So you'll be seeing this one fairly soon, actually, because I taped all the pages together. Oh my god, I just dropped like 80 things. But, yeah. Here's my DS container. And then, alright, I'm dropping everything. I think that's everything. I hope you enjoyed. This sketchbook was tough. I hope the next one is even better. So, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm just kidding. Just like look at all my other sketchbooks and go to my TikTok at Wavy Illusion. I post more on there, and